I'm sure you've heard that the market is so hot right now, but what does that exactly mean to you? I'm going to be going over the market statistics over the last 6 months, break them down, tell you what they mean, and then what they mean for you if you're wanting to sell, or what they mean to you if you're wanting to buy. I'd like to welcome you to Wisdom Wednesdays, where we're going to have some fun and make you some money. My name is Rennie Thomas. I'm a real estate agent here in Fresno, California, and this is what I have for you guys this month. First up, we have for sale versus sold homes. For sale is how many houses hit the market, and sold is how many houses sold. So basically, over the last 6 months, more houses have sold than hit the market. For example, so let's say 100 houses hit the market in January, but 110 of them sold. Next month, February, 110 houses hit the market, but 130 sold. So month after month, our existing inventory continues to get smaller, even though new houses are hitting the market, which leads us directly into months of inventory. Months worth of inventory is my personal favorite statistic, and it means if someone were to press a button and no new homes were to hit the market, how long would it take for the existing inventory to be completely bought up? And that number is 0.8, as in 0.8 months. Over the last 6 months, that number has been bouncing back and forth from 0.9 to 0.8, but never reaching over a month's supply of inventory. To put it into perspective for you guys, a seller's market is considered 3 months or less. And that number is under a month for us right now. So in reality, we're a seller's market on steroids. How long a home sits on the market is appropriately called days on market. And that number today is lower than what it was 6 months ago, which means that homes are being sold quicker and quicker once they're put on the open market. The average sold price, as well as average price per square foot, has also steadily gone up month after month, which means as time goes on, houses are getting more expensive by the day. Okay, enough of boring market statistics. Now what does this mean to you? Well, if you are willing to buy, then it means that you better act fast, because this housing market is showing no signs of slowing down. Yeah, home prices are high, but interest rates are at their lowest. But interest rates are finally starting to come up from their record lows. So as time goes on, not only are interest rates getting higher, but home prices are getting higher as well. And if you're buying your forever home, let's say you're going to be in there 7, 8, 9, 10 years, then so what, right? Let's take a look at 2006, 2007, when the market was at its highest right before the infamous 2008 market crash. Those houses have already recouped their lost equity the last time the market bottomed out, right? So if you're looking to buy your forever home, so what? Snatch it up while interest rates are cheap. People bought their homes back then when they were paying 6% on their interest rate. Don't wait for the sky to fall, guys. If you're just going to be stuck in another rental that doesn't build your equity whatsoever, why? Stop waiting to buy and then buy and wait. Now for my sellers. What does this information mean to you? Well, it probably means that you've got a whole bunch of equity built up into that house. If you were to ask me, well, if the market's still rising, shouldn't I wait until the top to sell my house? In which I'd flip that question and say, well, when is the top and how do you know that it's here, right? Yeah, months of inventory is at its lowest point, but pending sales is at its highest, which means as time goes on, more and more homes are hitting the market, which means more and more competition for you guys. So how long are you willing to risk the top of the market and then coming back down? This is not the party to show up fashionably late to. If you're worried about how you're going to get into the next home because the market is so hot, I'd encourage you to watch my tips for buying, as well as sit down and have a chat with me about the ways that we can get you into a new home without having to worry about selling your current one, as well as all of the different ways of finding off-market properties. I hope this helped some of you and encouraged you guys to act now. With that said, don't just buy simply because interest rates are low, and don't sell just because you have a whole bunch of equity. Buy or sell because it's the right time for you. If you ask a car salesman if you need a new car, he's gonna tell you yes 100% of the time. I'm not that guy, pal. In all seriousness, I would love to sit down with you, show you the facts, and help you come to the conclusion if now is the right time for you. And remember, as always, real estate, Rennie.